Wonderful. My name is Alexander Kong, and I'm the export sales manager for Worthy Park Estates, based in St. Catherine, Jamaica. We've been back in the rum business for about 10 years now, and for all the distributors and network that we work with already, all they talk about is Rumfest UK. You have to come to Rumfest UK. So this year we finally decided to take the plunge and bring our brands out here face to face with the industry. Well, they have to obviously see the value in it, and the good thing about, or the good or the bad thing about the industry people is you can't BS them. So we have to bring the products, we have to bring the 100% great products that we have, and hope that they're looking for something interesting and quality and beautiful.
My name is Paul Rutasikwa, and our brand is Meetuka. I get asked a lot about what Meetuka is, and Meetuka is a place in Uganda, just north of the capital, Kampala, about 13 miles north. And the relevance is that's where we have our family land, and that's where we got the idea to set up a rum brand, which is pretty much inspired by the land that we own and its heritage, because it used to be a sugarcane plantation. So we thought, let's make some rum. Well, I think this is definitely the best place to meet everyone that's associated with rum. We've got a lot of distributors here. We've got a lot of not just people who are looking to buy our rum, but people supplying things that we might need for our rum brand as well. So it's a very good mixture of it's effectively a rum market in effect. So I think it's certainly the best place. We've got people from Europe, we've got people from Asia, we've got people from everywhere who are all interested in the rum business. So I think it's ideal for any new brand starting out to meet basically the global rum trade.
No, my name is Keith Davey, and I am the founder of Boutique Rum. It was actually quite daunting, actually, because the other side of that wall is where all the big boys play, and that's quite a big operation. But when I came last time, it was at Excel, and they had a boutique element of the event was kind of on the side. So it was good to see it. It was good to see the big guns doing their thing, but also to see the little guys or the smaller operations, that they had a platform as well to kind of show their wares. But now to have it kind of a day dedicated to smaller things is great.
My name is John Whetstone, and I work for Green Engineering. Okay, we're here because it's the trade show, and it's a good opportunity for us to get together and chat with the boutique producers. I know most of the people here are distributors, but it's amazing how many contacts you get from a show like this. And we sort of put distilleries in for big people like Bacardi and Diageo, but right through to the smaller boutique distilleries as well, including Richard Seals in Barbados.
I'm Yoshiharu Takeuchi, Nine Leaves Distillery. So I want to extend my rum to Europe. So I will tell you many people in Europe. So my rum, I will introduce my rum. Everybody is surprised that Japan has rum. But we have a good sugarcane farm in Japan, southern Japan, we call Okinawa. And we have good water in mainland, so I want to challenge.
Okay, St. Nicholas Abbey and Larry Warren. Well, I mean, we like the interaction with the trade, and this is a really important part of our process because of who we are. We like to let everyone understand that we have the authenticity of making it from the sugarcane field right through to the rum. So there's always great conversation about the rum and also how we do it, which is a nice balance to have that conversation both ways. Well, I mean, it's true. There is a difference in that the trade are much more interested in the process and the story, and the consumer is interested in the flavor and the product itself, but they are also interested in the story behind the rum. So it's kind of like just looking at it in two different ways, you know.
Yeah, my name's Jimmy Pearce. I'm here with Atlantico Rum, a very familiar brand, I'm hoping, for everybody. Yeah, I think it's really important to have your brand presence out there in the rum community, as well as, you know, the people that are out there drinking your rum and buying your rum. And it's such a lovely place to be every year, you know. Familiar faces as well as brand new people here with their own rums, and you can learn a lot from that. And it's just good to have a good idea of where you stand in the market as well.
Hi, I'm Gotham Menon, and I represent the rum called Wild Tiger Rum from India, from the land of the tiger. So the brand name was registered about 10 years ago, and the reason I went with tiger is because it's the national animal, and it's an animal that everyone really loves, and it's vivid. So in terms of packaging, it's hard it's almost unmissable. And the fact that the tiger itself is kind of an endangered animal. So for me, the idea was when you build a brand, it's got to be something that people are passionate about. It's just more than being a good liquid. So we registered the name, and I've always felt that India kind of lacks a good brand out there on a global scale in terms of spirits. And rum has a strong connection with India. The first fermentation and distillation of sugarcane happened in ancient India, but yet it's almost a forgotten fact. So I'd like to educate people and let them know that rum has a strong connection with India.
Well, I am Joshua. I come from 1423 in Denmark, and I represent 3 different brands here at the UK Rumfest. You have the Ron Esclavo, which is a Dominican rum. You have the Juan Santos from Colombia, and then you have Panama brands from Panama. Well, it is very important to meet the distributors where they come from, because they would never find me if they just stayed back home in Denmark. I need to come here to show them what I can do for them. And if they want to see the new products, then I have to come to them, because they would never come looking for me. So hopefully we'll find someone here who thinks my product is just as amazing as I think it is.
My name's Luke Brown from VDS UK, and we're here with Ronagere and Hejoy. I think it's to try and show the uniqueness of the product that we have. So it's a spiced rum, but it's not a spiced rum in the traditional sense, in that it's not particularly sweet. It's spiced with licorice, so it's quite a unique flavour profile compared to some of the other brands that are out there in the same category. And it's about getting people to try it and play about with it, and come up with some ideas that they can use themselves.
Yes, my name is Annalisa Consul. I'm the sales and marketing manager for Malecon and Malteco brands. We are coming already a little bit strong because we have some premium products which are very well known in other areas, like for example France, which is close by, or Italy or Japan or USA, but UK market was completely out for us. So, but we are coming with some premium brands which are gold medal in many countries, like 1985 that we have just bottled this year has been recognized like a very good products in 3 continents. So we think we are coming a little bit strong.
My name's Darren. I'm with New Dawn Traders. We're a fair transport shipping company that brings fine end rums from the Caribbean by sail and then horse and cart to where we bottle them. Well, we're really all about taking responsibility for how things get from A to B. So what we're doing is an example that we don't have to follow the mainstream ways of shipping. We can find alternatives, and these alternatives aren't anything particularly new. In fact, they're very old things, sailing boats, and we're proving that it can work. We now have a small fleet of ships. We've set up something called the Sailing Cargo Alliance that are bringing products from all over the world, wines and ports and cider from Europe, and it's a developing thing. We're very interested in rum and the Caribbean. This year we're going out to meet some other distillers to find some other rums to bring back, and then do the same story where we bring the casks back and we bottle them in Cornwall.
Sure, my name's Wayne Oliver from South Africa, and we've bought Zulu Run, which is a white one, which is quite fruity. We have Zulu Gold, which is spicy, and then Zulu Impi, which means warrior, which is our dark one, which is a more woody, smoky flavour. So try and get a distributor, start doing the international market. And so far so good. We've had a good response. It's been interesting.
Basil DiStefano, we're here with Tiburon Rum from Belize. Being new to the market, proving to people the product is me telling you it's good doesn't really necessarily cut it most of the time. So we put in as many competitions as we could. We found 15 and we medaled in all 15 straight. So it's a pretty good start for a little company out of Belize that nobody's ever heard of. So we're quite proud of that fact. We're hoping to pick up distributors, obviously, introduce people to their product. Best way is obviously sample it, and it's much easier to do it at the shows. You have a lot of people at one time in a concentrated area. So, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Sure, I'm Christelle Harris from Hamden Estate in Jamaica, and we brought Round Fire Velvet and Hamden Gold from our very authentic, truly Jamaican distillery. Well, for us it was important to come to Boutique Rumfest because for the past 2 years we haven't been here. We've been concentrating on the local market at home, as well as some other businesses that the family has going, and we kind of shifted focus, but we're back now. And the reason why Boutique Rumfest was important is because we rebranded our products to kind of fit into the UK, European market more. You know, it's a little bit more prestigious, a little bit more high end, whereas in Jamaica everything was very, you know, grassroots and as white rummy and Janko-Batish as you can get.
It's John Ewan. I'm one of the co-founders of Dark Matter Distillers, first rum distillery in Scotland. Yeah, so we've just started up, and we've not got much presence in London, England yet, so perfect opportunity for us to meet trade people, distributors, buyers, stockists, which we've done lots of today, so it's been perfect for us as a new startup. Yeah.